Welcome back to another one, guys and gals. If you're new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button and all the other good stuff. That way you'll be notified when I do a new upload. We're back on the Trapline and doing our little checks. So without further ado, let's get this show on the road. Okay, guys and gals. As you can see, I was up to my knees. All the snares are buried. I'm not even going to mess with them much today. I lifted a couple. There was one set of tracks in there. And that was it. And they're calling for freezing rain tonight and tomorrow and all kinds of lovely caca. So I'm not going to worry about them too much. Once the weather settles out, I'll go in and see what the rabbits are doing for trails. That weasel box was empty, so we're just going to move on up, check the rest of the traps, see how it goes. Stay tuned. All right, guys and gals. That's that 120 box I moved up from the river. No action on it. Hadn't showed you that one in a little while, so thought I'd take you in. Oh, try not to kill myself. Oh. But this is kind of what I'm dealing with, all this snow, and now it's warmed up and oh. Beautiful though. It's only like -4, so I don't mind that, that's for sure. Anyway, we'll keep checking here and we'll bring you back if there's something interesting. Hey guys and gals, don't think, well, there shouldn't be anything in the snares anyway, because they were still buried, pretty much. And they're calling for another 10 to 15 centimeters of snow tonight. So I'm not gonna mess with them too much right now. Not even really seeing any fresh tracks right now, so. But what I am gonna do is rebait that box and rebait some other boxes, so we'll bring you along. Stay tuned. Okay, guys and gals, as you can see, it did warm up a fair bit. It's 0 right now, and like I mentioned earlier, they're calling for a bunch of snow tonight and tomorrow. I don't know if you can see it, but sorry about the road noise. But it's starting to light flurries there right now, so. But the good news is the water's flowing again. So I'm gonna rebait that mink box and then we'll see how it goes. I'm hoping that some open water along here will encourage the mink to come back up the bank here. And anyway, that's it for today. We'll bring you back tomorrow or the next day whenever I get back again, and see what happens. Rebaited some of the boxes, so hopefully that helps get the snow figured out, and then I can redo those snares because they're pretty well out of commission right now. But we'll go from there, see what the weather does. That's the thing about trapping and hunting and fishing and all that good stuff, is we're a slave to the weather. So, all right, we'll see you on the next check. Look what I found, guys and gals. I've got my trapline helper again. Yep, let's take a look.
Sorry for the crappy falling here in the snow.
Nope, nothing. Okay. Ah. Oh, got your head in the bush.
Grandpa's got his hands full because O2 doesn't have her snow pants on.
Yeah, we'll go check another trap. Let's go check another trap. Say, stay tuned. Yeah, we're not, almost stuck. Okay, guys and gals, I hadn't showed you where I moved these other two traps to. My son-in-law and daughter have a friend that asked, "Are you stuck? Come on, boo-boo." If you could store some vehicles back here for a bit. So it kind of looks like a junkyard, but it's not. They'll be gone there this summer, I think.
Papa.
Hi, baby. Don't know what's going on here. We're gonna have a look. Oh, trap was set off, but no luck. Okay, no, don't touch me, please. Yeah, a little bit, eh? Okay, I'll get this reset.
Bye.
Bye till the next one. Okay. I can see white in this one. I'm just not sure that it's the right one. Nope, just a mouse. At least we made a catch. All right, I'll get this one reset and we'll move on to the next. Okay, guys and gals, so the rabbit sign has slowed down to a crawl. Looks like one went through here, but like no real trail like they did have. Another one went through there, but like before the snow last night, or as it was snowing. They still have a snare there and there, but that one's not much good for anything. I've got one over here still. Well, all the snares are still out. They're just not doing much because they're buried in the snow. And the rabbits, since the heavy snow, have kind of scattered. They're not using the same trail, so I'm gonna leave them where they are for now. And sometime on the weekend, it's supposed to get cold again, unfortunately. Right now it's +2, so, which is why my little sidekick, just a minute baby, I'm coming. I couldn't bring her in here. She wouldn't make it down that bank, and so but she's right there yelling for Papa. So I've got that snare up. That one's still buried. I mean, I'd have to completely adjust it, and nothing's going through there anyway. So I figure I'll give them a couple of days to make some new runways, and then I can maybe figure out where to move the snares to. So hopefully they get moving around again. So, all right, guys and gals, that'll be it for today. We got a couple more checks before I need to make the video, so we'll see you on the next check. Okay, guys and gals, It's the next day, minus 18 from +2 to minus 26 overnight. And it's warmed up to minus 18 or minus 17, whatever it is. But I was gonna leave the other sets alone for today. I just wanted to have a look at the snare situation, but it doesn't look like the rabbits moved last night. There's no fresh tracks in the powder. A couple of snares that were working, there's no tracks around, so I don't know what to think. Whether they've moved out of here because I've been in here too much, I don't know. Never really heard of that, but they won't typically, nothing in that little weasel box. They won't typically move away from food, so maybe just that weather change last night, they weren't moving. So, I guess we'll just leave it for now. I don't really know what else to do. No sense in moving them all, because as a general rule, blind snares for rabbits doesn't usually work out too good. So, guess we'll just wait until we see what's going on. There's a couple there that are functioning, so maybe we'll get lucky. All right, stay tuned. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another one. If you're new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button and all the other little fan-diddly-ansies so you get notified when I post another video. In this episode, we are just going to be checking the trapline. So, without further ado, let's get this show on the road. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's see if we've got tracks here, fresh tracks. Came out of here. So is it set off again? Yes, it is. What in the heck? Okay. Well, I'm gonna get this reset. Came close. Whatever that is that made those tracks, either squirrel or weasel. So, came right up to it, looks like, because it looks like the tracks come right out on my trail, or right in. So, all right, stay tuned. At least we're getting some action. So, I forgot to mention, I'd already checked the snares, a couple that I have functioning. But it was minus 32 this morning, so they didn't really move around much. The one where we caught the mouse yesterday or the day before, it's still set. So we had a miss on that one again. And what I did was I moved the trap a little bit further back in the box, just a touch. So I'm wondering if they're getting the trigger before they're in the door. So they're just setting it off and it scares them and away they go. So hopefully it's not too spooked to come back. So anyway, stay tuned. Thought I'd walk you guys in here. There's our fox. And there's where I almost got stuck the other day, so I decided to walk in today. Get a chicken. But plus it's cold. Well, I shouldn't say it's not that bad now. This morning was cold. Now it's like minus 15. It's not so bad. It looks like the fox went up a data way. So we'll go in here and check this 120 box. And I can see the triggers. Nothing there. All right. Oh, I'm gonna walk up to. Oh shoot! Pipe it down. I'm gonna walk up to that other weasel box. If there's anything there, I'll turn you on. If not, I heard a noise. Anyway, if there's nothing there, that'll conclude this little check. So stay tuned. I guess I could have just left you guys running. So we've got what I believe to be weasel tracks, because you can kind of see where like a tail drug, and it went right into this pile, around this pile of stuff right there, goes in underneath there, and this is where my other weasel box is, but nothing in it. So, but that's encouraging. If that is weasel, it could be, I guess it could be mouse. Awful big track for a mouse though. Interesting. All right, I thought I'd show you guys that. Who knows, maybe we'll make a catch there yet. That isn't a vole or a mouse. I was thinking about moving it again, but I think I'll leave it alone now. See what that is. I'm pretty sure it's weasel. So, all right. Stay tuned. Well, guys and gals, that's going to be it for this video. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming along. My new supporters, thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed it. And remember, it's never a bad day to be more outdoors.